Kabir Khan, thanks very much for joining us on the show.
Thanks for inviting me.
I'd like to start, if I may, by taking you back to your time in Scotland. You were a member at Stirling County Cricket Club, who are our guest club this week here in the studio. Tell us some of your memories of playing here in Scotland.
They were lovely memories because these were those were the starting days of my coaching career, and Stirling at that time was in Division 2. I had to play a bit as well. I was too old to play, but I tried my best. They qualified for Division 1. Lovely people there, to be honest. Lovely people all around Scotland. I thoroughly enjoyed my time in Scotland, and I hope I have left a few good players for them as well. Because when I was there were a few young good cricketers there. I still hope they would be playing cricket and they would be enjoying cricket as well.
Who do you remember in particular from your time coaching at Stirling?
There was a guy called Josh. He was a good all-rounder. To be honest, I've lost all my contacts with him, but he's a very good all-rounder. Good batting, good batsman, good medium pace all-rounder. Quite young at that stage. I think 18, 19 years old. Under 16 boy by the name of Akram. He was a local guy, and he's very good fast bowler at that time. So I personally think I hope that they come through and they're playing good cricket there. I haven't seen them in international cricket for Scotland so far. But I thought at that time, because at that time the coach of Scotland was a friend, and I did recommend those guys to him as well.
Turning to Wednesday's match, Scotland against Afghanistan, so two countries that you have intimate knowledge of. What have been your impressions of Afghanistan so far in this tournament?
Well, Afghanistan are playing good cricket, and I think they're playing good cricket for the last 3-4 years. But I'm very surprised, and I'm very happy the way Scotland has come through after qualifying for the World Cup. They did qualify in a very tough condition in New Zealand and Australia, and then after that they're a changed team. They've got good mixture of new cricketers and some experienced ones as well. But the way they are playing and the way they played against Afghanistan, because I always thought that it will be very difficult for Afghanistan to beat Scotland in Scotland, but it will be very difficult for Scotland to beat Afghanistan in UAE or Asia. But when they came to UAE and played these last two games against Afghanistan, they proved that they're a changed side, and they are very good and they're up for it. Recent performance in World Cup, in the preparation matches and a few other matches, they have been brilliant. So I personally think that I will edge Scotland a bit more because they are quite used to playing seaming and swinging conditions. Bounce will be a bit problem for both the teams, but at least they could manage swing and seam. I personally think that it will be a very good match. Afghanistan always play with passion. They've got good fast bowlers, but the advantage they used to have against Scotland in spin department, I think that won't be there for offer, and that will give Scotland a bit of edge as well.
Going back to your time with Afghanistan, the team now is much changed from when you took over. They had a very different mentality, and you had to mould them into something a little more professional. Would that be fair to say?
I left them like in August last year. But they were fully prepared for World Cup. Teams combinations were perfectly working. The new coaching staff, because they were new, they tried a few new things, and I think that it didn't work as well. So maybe other things are much more in line, but performance-wise, team is not performing as much as they were before, because they were coming back from Zimbabwe to beating Zimbabwe at home, and then beating Bangladesh at home as well. It was great achievements for them, and obviously, team when you bring a change, obviously it should be for good, and it should add value as well. And I haven't seen that added value yet. I hope, because it's only I can't be harsh on the new coach as well, because it's only 6 months that he's joined the team, but hopefully he could bring some new things, add some add-ons to the team as well. And I personally think that he shouldn't try to change the nature of the game, because their game is attacking game, naturally attacking cricketers, and if you could somehow bring a formula into where they could mix attacking and defensive cricket together, then that will work for them. Otherwise, if they they totally go to copybook cricket, it will be difficult for them, because those guys are quite mature, and all the habits are mature, and it's not very easy to change at this time. And so I personally think that Afghanistan will only have good chances against oppositions if they play their natural games. If they try to change and into any other style of cricket, English style or Australian style, they will struggle big time.
Tell me a little bit about the pipeline of talent that's coming through in Afghanistan. What does the next generation of Afghan cricketer look like?
Well, obviously they're fortunate, very fortunate that they've got a lot of players coming in, and the streets are full of cricketers. All the young kids are playing cricket in streets, and obviously wherever they find a space in the fields or anywhere, they play cricket. They start playing cricket there. So obviously the craze is as much as in Pakistan or India. The players are coming, and obviously there's a lot of craze there in the country, but it's always the type of planning cricket board, like now it comes to the official side of it, or that how would they manage it. That's very important, and if, as you said, the pipeline or the pathways should be there, and it should be very clear. And if the pathways are not there, then obviously we have seen teams in past who have reached to the top level of cricket. Like I can give you the examples of King, Bermuda, and a few other teams who has reached the peak of their performance with a team, a bunch of boys who played together for a period of time. But when those guys retired, or when those guys left cricket, the cricket itself came down in those countries. And I don't want to see Afghanistan there. The craze is there, players are there, but it's the duty of the officials or the government or the cricket board now that to make proper professional pathways and proper opportunities to the young cricketers, because I can't see the doors of cricket which are open to Afghan boys in Pakistan to be open for for a longer period now, because the things in Pakistan are changing. The refugees are leaving the country, and the basic cricket and the basic coaching which they used to get here in Pakistan, that might not be available in future.
Let's turn to Pakistan, your home country. They've had a little bit of a shaky start to their World Cup campaign.
Yeah, they have, and obviously sometimes a shaky start is a better start, because then when you have a flowing start and you're winning all your games, and all of a sudden a knockout stage comes in and you lose that game and you're out of the tournament. So I personally think that this will give a bit of time to the boys, to the management and the coach to prepare well. It is tough time as well. It's not easy to come back from these conditions which they are in now. But I personally think that qualifying for the second round is not a big task, to be honest. They should qualify for the next round. Yeah, I personally think that they have to win 3 games, and if they win 3 games, they should be in the second round. And obviously by that time the team combination and the team morale should be good enough to compete at that level. I know the team is inexperienced. Some of the top players or the main players are either injured or ruled out of the World Cup, and sometimes it is very difficult to adjust, but it's cricket, they have to adjust.
Just before we leave you, Kabir, any words for the members here at Stirling County Cricket Club, or for the Scots over in New Zealand?
Well, to be honest, I'm still missing them. I'm planning to come this summer. I always promise them, John Taylor especially, I always tell them that I'm coming to see him, and I never do, because I am always busy, very busy when I go to UK, especially Scotland. This time I promise that I'm coming, and I'll see all you guys and have a cup of tea with you guys.
Kabir, thanks so much for joining us.